Morning, actually afternoon, lads and ladettes. A lovely more day in paradise. Got all my morning chores done, which is basically putting nuts out to the triplets, and I shifted them this morning. Had a cast one in the. I might actually have another cast one by the look of it here too. I'll go check that out because had a cast one and the light twins of the old girls that was beside them. So got her down or up, rolled her over. She was grand, got up, stayed away, no bother, just a wee bit lopsided, but just soon straightened out. Fed out to the river paddock ones. Probably get them in. Today's Saturday, so I'll probably get them in on Monday or something, Tuesday, and draft them up and sort them out because it's getting quite short of grass down there and not much feed, and sort of I'm limited to where I can feed out because it's so wet and I'm just making mud pretty much, and the silage is just sitting on top of it and they're tramping over too, and it's not the best thing for them, but but today's plan, this afternoon's plan, is to take a bale feeder and a bale to a couple of paddocks in the hills to feed to the cattle, just to use up some silage and get them onto it basically. There's three paddocks I could do, but one of them has decided to lick the latch off the gate and break the baler twine and mix in with my fat cattle that are going this week. So that's Monday's job as well, is to draft them up. Got about 7 of them out, but there's still, I think there's 12 in that mob, so there was, so still a few to do, and but that's the plan anyway. I'm hoping that I can make one trip with the bale and the bale feeder to the paddock each, so basically 2 trips rather than 4 trips. We'll see. It's only a round bale feeder, and I'm hoping I can put the bale on the front of the forks and lift the bale feeder up with the bale as well and take it together. So that's the plan, and come along to see if it actually works or not. Right, first things first, I need pigs, I suppose. Here's my bundle of pigs. I will get the ones with the clips on them because I would say I would need them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 3 pigs for each bale feeder, and I have 2, 4, 6 left. So I have 4 bale feeders. All together. Can I pick them up one-handed? Can I? Yes, I can. Right. On to building them. I'll bring them up to the bales hopefully together as well, and or else I'll just lay them in the sections on the forks and then build them beside the bales. I'm basically trying to get rid of these bales. They're 2-year-old topping bales. Good cattle feed. They're just toppings of paddocks that I don't really graze during summer because of eczema, facial eczema. Are quite bad down there. It's down by the river, and the joys of being in the North Island of New Zealand, it's facial eczema is quite bad, we pretty much breed by rams that are facial eczema tolerant to compensate for that. We've talked about starting to put zinc, in the water again. Boss man used to do it years ago, stopped it, but we're talking about doing it again with the dosatron. Basically just as a backup, because sometimes you get a wee bit of weakness in the bloodline through the rams. But now touch wood, I didn't get any last year, and that was a very wet, hot summer. So yeah, the year before we had about 2, I think, and the year before that was about 3 or 4. But yeah, if we get some this summer, I'll try and explain to you what it is and show you what happens. But it's basically the ewe pretty much hides in the shade. They have it, and their ears start to basically it's like sunburn in their ear. Hopefully you can hear me with this wind too. It's pretty much laying up against it. It's pretty much a fungus in the grass. So when you see mushrooms growing, it's basically what do they say? When you see the mushrooms growing, it's at its highest, or it's too late to do anything about it, because yeah, it's kind of the same spores as mushrooms pretty much. But yeah, a lot of different variants in it, but dairy farmers can get it a lot because the cows are grazing down so tight, and they don't do anything with the bulls to try and eradicate it. The dairy farmers have to either put it in the dosatron in the troughs, or through their meal, or mixer wagon, or whatever that they're feeding as a supplement feed, to try and get it into the cows. Zinc will stop it. It mightn't stop it completely, but it helps. But zinc is very bitter, and the cows and sheep do not like drinking out of the troughs when it's in the troughs, so you have to put like an apple or caramel or whatever syrup with it to make it sweeter. Kind of like us taking medicine that we don't like, or for kids. Yeah, everybody likes sweets and sweet stuff, or maybe it's just me. Anyway, before I forget, I'll go do this ewe, then we'll hop on the tractor, take the bale feeder off too, because I don't want to be dragging that through the hills. Hop on the tractor, get the bales, go to the paddock, and then that's that done and out of the way. wee minor issue here. Funny one, but yeah, wheel broke. Broke the wheels too. Always on a weekend. Should have left the wrap on it. Thought nah, should be fine. The things you do to try and quicken yourself up, and it just dampens your day. It'll probably take me half a day to get this up now. The joys of life. Oh well, dismantler and yeah, I don't know what else to do. See what else I can do, I suppose. One bent pin and that's it, but it's not hard to fit not. I'll have to get the type whatever pin holders, whatever you want to call them, on that other one and weld it on that one sometime, but that won't be today. And don't you just love when you've got spectators watching? Yeah, don't tell anybody about that. Anyway, might take this up, throw it in the tiller, the Macintosh, try and, I don't know, salvage this into the bucket and throw it into there too. Yeah, I don't know, see what else I can do. Hopefully I can get in the Macintosh. I'll be fit to set this up, take the Macintosh up, dump it, and then set this over the top. Just nice for a Saturday afternoon when I had other jobs to do as well.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Lovely day in paradise. Lovely cold, westerly breeze. As you can hear, I'm sure you can hardly hear me properly. But that's dead on where it is. It's on a right line. I would like it there, but it's going to be too dodgy with the tractor going around there if it's wet. I've changed my plan about that broken field, so I will tell you about it in the shade where you can hear me better and out of the wind. Alright, hopefully you can hear me better now out of the wind. The old spot was fed about 2 years ago, I think, over winter. It was grand. Got the tractor stuck once because there was no weight in the back of it on the bigger tractor. So yeah, without the weight on this here, I would say I wouldn't get back up that hill again, so hence why I put it on the ridge line. I can shift it later on if I have to, but yeah, it'll stay there for a while anyway because them cattle haven't had balage here yet. So once they get onto it, they generally come running for it. So but anyway, the change of plans have changed. The bale broke down there. I'm going to go fix my grip with the bucket of the tractor, and I'll put it on the bale feeder because I've got 10 cattle over on the terrace that I could feed out to. They only need half a bale, so that stuff on the trailer could do them in a couple of days time. That'll be fine. And yeah, that'll be the plan, and then pretty much take a full bale and the bale feeder, the ring feeder, back up into basin, and yeah, round 2 we'll try it. Fingers crossed she works. Anyway, instead of chatting here, I'm gonna go fix my grape and then we can get back into it again, because the day is getting on and I don't really want to be doing this in the dark. Alright, got my grape finished. The last one, or this one here, shaft broke and it was rotten. It was only a couple of years old, so what does that tell you? But anyway, it's a second-hand handle, I know, but still do the job for now. It's handy for picking up the silage and stuff anyway, that falls off the bale feeder when you're putting it on and stuff as well. So it was on the list of jobs to do, but yeah, finally got it done. Right, get the bucket on the tractor and pick up this silage and keep at it. Oh boy, she's warm. Now there'll be a couple of bucket loads here, I'd say. Probably another 3. Oh, I might have to take a layer off, I think. But anyway, I won't bore you with this. I'll show you the finished product of it nicely tidied up. Probably get another bucket in the bale feeder, and then I'll chuck the rest onto the trailer, and I can stick it in the bale feeder from there, so I can. But anyway, carry on. Alright, that's us now. That was the 3rd bucket since I spoke to you last, so not too bad. I think it was about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Not really the ideal Saturday afternoon that I wanted or thought I would be at, but I know it. That's just the joys of farming or any workplace, I suppose. Shit happens, and yeah, you just have to get on with it. Anyway, dump this in the tiller. I got 3 loads in the bale feeder, so that'll do tomorrow morning. I ain't gonna do it now, and yeah, that'll be pretty much half in the tiller too. So yeah, those cattle will be happy. Use this up, saves me trying to get in the ring feeder, and yeah, dump this off, get the forks on, get another panel, another pin, and pretty much the whole process again. I will leave the wrap on like the second bale I did, because I cannot be bothered doing this again if it happens. Yeah, live and learn, guys. Live and learn. Anyway, keep going. The day is getting shorter, and yeah, nearly finished it. Oh yeah, got all the net, don't worry, all you people. I didn't chuck that in with the bale either. I picked it out, that's the rest of it. Thankfully there wasn't much, so yep. But the bale had to break in the wettest part of the track. If it had got past the gateway, it would have been nice and dry. But no. But don't worry too, them cattle, the dirt that's mixed up with it, they'll pretty much pick the best of it out, toss the rest around the paddock, and it will disintegrate, rot down into the paddock, into the soil structure, and the worms will come up and they will love it when it starts to rot. And that's how you open your ground up and get fertility into your ground, pretty much, for the townies that's watching. That's what I keep telling myself anyway. Right, enough chitter chatter. Well, dump this, get a bale on, and carry on. That is us. That's me done for today. Oh yeah. Things you do to try and get footage. Good these jackals in the ways are down in the wind. Yeah. Counting up there. I'm sure they'll come to it sometime. There's 15 in the paddock. Yeah. It's a big paddock, but they'll do them. Good dry spot. Hoggets in the hills. They're gonna be going into there in the next couple of days. Plenty of feed for them. Basically trying to hold on to the hoggets as long as we can here. Force them to the platform, because there's no grass there. It's been that wet, and it's just been that type of season that he hasn't grew much grass. And it's funny when you talk to the neighbours, they say the exact same thing too. But yeah, that's me done. Pretty much calling it quits. It's like 4:30. I'm done for the day. That's my Saturday over. Pretty much go get the dogs, put them away, and yeah, start making tea then. Spend time with baby girl. Hardly seen her all day. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good weekend, and catch you again soon.